Shalom. Today I want to explain 3 new interesting paintings. Paintings are not new, but they're new for you. This one is Tzohar, Taaseh, Tzohar. It's based on this week's Parashat Shavua, Parasha of Noach. The words Tzohar, Taaseh, Teva are from the Parashat Shavua. They mean make a window for the ark. The ark, Noah's ark. God commanded him to make a window at the top in order that light will come in. So Chazal say something interesting, that it was not just a window, it was there are 2 explanations. One is a window, the other one is a glowing stone, illuminating stone. But what our rabbis, Rabbi Nachman Breslav, the Baal Shem Tov, make a very interesting teaching on this interesting verse, that they say that the word, it's a play on words. Tzohar, Taaseh Teva, means that when you say a teva of prayer, a word of prayer, you shall transform the word, you shall make that word of prayer into a glowing light or into a window. That is to say, when I say the word, for instance, please to Hashem, or in Hebrew we say other words like Baruch is very common, blessed. So I have to visualize this word as being a window into upper worlds. I see the letters when I pray, when I daven. I see the letter Bet, Baruch, of the word Baruch. And this letter in itself is a window to higher levels, as is depicted by this picture, to the higher levels of reality. And that's what the essence of prayer is, connecting us to higher worlds. So when we turn each of the letters, the words of the prayer, into windows or into glowing stones, diamonds, gems, then we're able to transform our prayers into just a mundane, regular prayer, into a much higher level. And that's what this painting is meant to convey. The second very interesting painting which I want to show to you is this one. It's called The 3 Times of Prayer. It's based on M.C. Escher's famous work, but here I took a Jewish bent. That is, I added the elements of the Torah to convey a very interesting message, and that's what you see here is the morning prayer, Shacharit. Here you have the daytime prayer, Mincha, and here's the evening prayer, Aravit. The impossible structure, impossible perspective here conveys the idea that prayer is above human intellect. It's above human regular logic. That is to say, how when we speak, we move our lips and we're having a conversation with the master of all, and we actually change things, change reality. Our feudal minds cannot understand this idea. In addition, you see other elements in the picture. You see the rooster. What is the rooster? It's about recognition of time, recognition of changing of time. It's also about crying out to Hashem. In prayer we say, Noten le sechvi vina. Sechvi also means rooster. And a rooster cries, calls out, just like we call out. And there's a few other elements. You see the gardening tools, because the Kodesh Baruch Hu, God told us that we're supposed to guard and tend to the garden, God's beautiful garden. That's our job. So this is called 3 Times of Prayers. And there's a interesting verse in the book of Tehillim, chapter 55, when David HaMelech says, Erev v'voker v'tzoharaim, asicha ve'ehema v'tishma koli. I will, in the morning, evening, and afternoon, I shall speak with you, call out, and you shall hear my voice. So that's what this is showing. And last, This one is about courage and not having fear. This is based on Rabbi Nachman's famous statement that the world is like a narrow bridge, and the main thing is to fear not. And what you have here are fearless soldiers standing on a narrow bridge amidst a situation which would in general cause fear, but one who is full of emunah, of faith, shall not have fear. And here this man holding the Sefer Torah, it says, Ein od milvado, there is none other besides him, besides God, and that's the source of all of our strength, of our wherewithal, and all of our faith. Well, these are 3 really cool pictures. If you're interested in seeing more, so you have the nice website, you can see the link below and see lots of nice things. Thank you.